The Secret of Lumina. Springs and the Petal Guardians. In the heart of a lush, colourful valley lay the village of Brightfield. The village was known for its blooming gardens, sparkling streams, and one very special place, the Lumina Springs. Hidden deep within the valley, the Lumina Springs were said to hold magic that kept the village blooming all year long. But only the bravest could find them, as they were guarded by mysterious petal guardians who lived in the enchanted forest. A young girl named Mira, with a curious heart and a love for flowers, often wondered about the secrets of the Lumina Springs. She loved to explore the forest, collecting colourful petals and making crowns. One afternoon, as she played near the edge of the forest, she noticed something unusual. Petals, glowing softly in the shade, forming a path leading deeper into the woods. Mira's eyes widened in surprise. "Is this a sign?" Mira whispered, her heart pounding with excitement. "Would you follow a path made of glowing petals?" Mira took a deep breath, her curiosity leading her forward. She followed the petals as they glowed gently beneath her feet, twisting and turning into the heart of the enchanted forest. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and the soft rustle of leaves. As Mira ventured further, the air grew warmer and a gentle glow filled the space around her. The glowing petals led her to a clearing where she saw something astonishing. A circle of tall flowers, their petals shimmering with every colour of the rainbow. In the centre stood a small pool of water, glowing softly. Suddenly, the flowers began to move, and from between their petals emerged tiny human-like creatures with wings made of delicate petals. They had bright, kind eyes and wore crowns of blossoms. Mira gasped as the petal guardians floated towards her, their wings sparkling in the sunlight. "Welcome, Mira," one of them said, her voice as soft as a breeze. "I am Dahlia, leader of the Petal Guardians. You have found Lumina Springs, but the springs need your help." Mira blinked, her heart racing with excitement. "My help?" she asked. "What would you do if magical creatures asked for your help?" Mira looked into Dahlia's gentle eyes and nodded. She knew she couldn't say no. Dahlia explained that the magic of the Lumina Springs was fading. To restore it, they needed to complete 3 blooming trials that would test Mira's bravery, kindness, and belief in the magic of nature. Each trial was connected to a different flower, and only with their help could the springs be restored. "Will you help us, Mira?" Dahlia asked, her voice hopeful. Mira nodded. "I'll do whatever it takes." Dahlia led Mira to a grove where large closed blossoms hung from the trees. "This is the trial of the courageous blossom," Dahlia said. "To open the blossom, you must show true courage." Mira stepped forward, her eyes on the largest blossom. It was tightly closed, its petals dark and heavy. As she reached out, the grove seemed to darken, and a chilly breeze swept through, making her shiver. From the shadows, whispers echoed, reminding her of the time she had been too scared to do something new, too afraid to take a chance. Mira closed her eyes, her hands trembling. Have you ever felt scared to do something important? She thought of all the times she had been afraid, like the time she climbed the tallest tree in the village, or when she spoke up for her friend. She opened her eyes, her heart filled with determination. "I am brave," she whispered. With those words, the blossom began to glow and slowly opened, its petals revealing a golden light within. The grove brightened, and Mira felt warmth fill her chest. She had completed the first trial. Dahlia led Mira to a meadow filled with wilting flowers, their colours fading. "This is the kindness bloom," Dahlia said softly. "To make the flowers bloom, you must show true kindness." Mira knelt down beside the flowers, her heart aching for them. She carefully cupped her hands around one of the flowers, whispering gently, "You are not alone. I will help you." She took her water bottle and poured a few drops onto the soil around each flower, and then began to sing a soft lullaby her mother used to sing to her. Slowly, the flowers began to lift their heads, their colours returning. One by one, they bloomed, filling the meadow with vibrant hues of pink, yellow, and blue. From the centre of the meadow, a single flower rose taller than the rest, its petals glowing brightly. Mira smiled, her eyes shining. "Have you ever helped someone who needed a little extra love and care?" She looked at Dahlia, who nodded approvingly. They moved on to the final trial. The last trial took place in a hidden grove where the trees formed a natural arch, their branches woven together. In the centre of the grove stood a tall, glowing flower. It shone with a soft, silvery light, and above it floated delicate petals, swirling in the air like tiny stars. "To gather the wonder petals, you must let your heart fill with wonder," Dahlia said. "You must believe in the beauty and magic of the world." Mira took a deep breath and looked around. The gentle sway of the branches, the shimmer of the petals, the warmth of the sunlight, all of it was magical. She let her heart fill with awe and smiled, feeling a sense of peace. Suddenly, the petals began to float towards her, forming a crown above her head. The glowing flower bloomed fully, and the grove filled with light. With the 3 trials completed, Dahlia led Mira back to Lumina Springs. The petal guardians gathered around, their wings shimmering. Mira placed the courageous blossom, the kindness bloom, and the wonder petals into the pool. The water began to glow, and the flowers around the pool bloomed with vibrant colours. The magic of Lumina Springs was restored. The water sparkled, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of flowers. Dahlia looked at Mira, her eyes filled with gratitude. "Thank you, Mira," she said. "Because of you, the magic of the springs will continue to bloom, keeping Brightfield beautiful." Mira smiled, her heart full of joy. Just then, the petal guardians surrounded her, and she found herself back at the edge of the forest, the sun setting behind her. In her hand, she held a small glowing petal, a gift from Dahlia. She looked back at the enchanted forest, a smile on her lips. "I wonder what other secrets the forest holds," she whispered. And maybe, just maybe, the next time the petals glowed, she would be ready for another adventure. If you found a glowing petal from a magical spring, what would you do with it? Would you keep it as a reminder of your adventure, or share its magic with others? Remember, Lumina Springs will always be there, waiting for those brave enough to seek its wonders. If you loved Mira and the Petal Guardian's adventure, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more magical bedtime stories. Hit the notification bell to never miss out.